Who's here? I think Crimson's done something. Is doing something else. Because I think Crimson clocked out like at least a couple hours ago. The hippo rate is great. Yeah, the James Ancaster. Oh, just open it, you. Oh no, when he got pissed off at what Rod did. Yeah, the garage. And then also James Ancaster. Oh, just open it, you pussy. Yep, and Campbell and Dave. This is not in alphabetical order. You have to draw it on the back, but to make it fair, you're with David Baddiel. Well, to be fair, she was pregnant the entire show. Like, you can't really blame her. Alright, we live. Welcome to the Talos Principle 2, obviously the sequel to the Talos Principle. Now with like 10 times the freaking space. Because the original has like 7-8 gigs. This is about 70, 69 or so, but it's a fun. It's actually the puzzles are fun, but it goes way into the philosophy, like the first one. But you get more dialogue options this time, and a lot of dialogue. There's supposed to be different endings, and I'm trying to get the true ending. A prophet hath no honor in his own country. John 4:44. Check him. I've always felt that a human being can only be saved by another human being. Yeah, but what about man's best friend? Or a cat? Oh god, the light it burns. God's a shitty resting spot.
Child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your friend. And I am called Elohim.
Alright, hello. Hello, Elohim. Yeah, sprint. Are these red flags supposed to mean anything? Like, I'm noticing more stuff as I'm playing through the game for again. Let's go through. Got a trusty friend, the Jammer. No, I wish I could bring this through, but if you can bring this through, this purple door prevents me from taking it through. We got a box. It's a hexahedron, but I'm calling it a box. More red flags with nothing on them. Okay. No, that won't work. You know, Elohim, kinda need to work on your garden.
This land is but a dream. You will stay here only for a little while.
Okay.
Soon you will awaken in a new world. But first, you must undertake the trials of initiation. They will help me prepare your vessel.
Oh, hey, it's the pyramid from the first game. Yeah, this is supposed to be. This definitely looks like the desert region from the second region, or the desert region, which is the second region of the first game. Bleh. Oh yeah, I need a sign. Lol? I don't think that's LOL. Let's go here. Cubic steps. I just entered the thing. The game wants me to reset like a bitch. Yeah, this will just show you how the box stacking works.
Well done, my child.
It's a Danish. Of course. Oh. Okay, it is different here. Okay. Fencing. Alright, gotta grab that. Alright, let's bring you over here. Take you. Put you there. Get over the fence. Forget where the stairs are. Oh, I just realized this door was here. Within reach. Okay. Nope. I gotta jump on here. Grab this. Bring it over.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are symbols of the process by which our people were created.
Then wouldn't we be gathering like ones and zeros? Yep, 4 puzzles. Static pressure. Yeah, can't do that. Oh, look, a detachable fan. Let's bring you back. Put you there. Jump on this. Eh. That one. Windy day. Nope, gotta put that there. Grab ourselves a box. No, I'm putting you over there, god damn it. Okay. Attach you. Very good. Well done. I didn't read the title. Oh. Alright, so I gotta block that. Turn that off. Oh, there you are. Alright, let's put you in front of that. No, can't detach that. Versatile contraption. Oh, it's a jammer. Alright, let's bring you there. You can jam... Yeah, you can have more than one jammer jam the same, door. Let's jam that. Can't detach the fan because fuck you.
Excellent. Do not be afraid of these dream figures and their messages. They are merely aspects of yourself, as am I, after a fashion.
I wish to see it as much as I can. Well, if you could fix this, it'd be much more beautiful, Elohim.
I am proud of all my children.
Are you?
Out of a world of ruins, they have built a new Jerusalem. And there your brothers and sisters await you to celebrate your birth.
Who the fuck are you? Okay. Fundamental connections. Here. No. No. Thank you. Let's open that, grab that. Yeah, some of these you gotta stretch them. Formerly Ukraine. I don't even know where the heck New Jerusalem is supposed to be in relative to Earth. Ah, you guys are back. The standing connector. You can't move them. You can't make them choose any other target. Let's put you here.
You may linger in my garden for as long as you wish.
Elohim,
But
I'm doing a
remember,
puzzle.
my child, that the new world awaits you, and this place is only a dream.
You can be here as long as you like. Like, do I have to speedrun this fucking thing just to not have you say that line ever again? Destructive interference. Alright, I've got to... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Okay. Let's grab you. Alright, I'm gonna switch these guys up. Alright, so you go here. And then you go there. Yeah, well, the green ones are the easy ones, introductory, and then like the medium, and then show me what you've learned, kind of red. In the first game, the red ones were the hard ones. Some of them were fucking hard. Now, everything's in place. I just need to get this box. I gotta set it right here. Grab you. Grab you. Not you. Yeah, because without the box, these would intersect, and it would cancel this door out. So the boxes really help. Elevation is very important. Ascension awaits. Alright, put you there. Put you there. You there, you there. Yeah, doors are quite annoying to get past, but it's great if you get it high enough you can go over the door.
I have finished preparing your vessel. Now hear my advice.
No.
A new world awaits you.
Okay.
Full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I in my garden could never have imagined. In that world you will have to be careful and smart and curious. But above all else, you will have to be human.
Yeah, but what if I'm an Akko? Like, what happens if I act like her? Like, how will the residents of New Jerusalem react if I act like her? Whatever happens, we're in it together. Aren't we not supposed to trust a person named Lilith?
Step into the light, child.
I don't wanna.
And awaken.
I don't wanna. Alright.
You're awake.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Welcome to the world of the living.
God, the fuck. Oh, hi. Welcome to the world of multiple choice. Hi. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, you're polite. What a rare combination of traits. If only the algorithm produced more people like you.
Yeah, because the rest of these guys are assholes.
You. Don't worry, everyone is confused at first. You see, we all start out without a full knowledge of our own history, so we have the freedom to form our own opinions.
Unless you're a commie.
Of course.
But I need some pointers.
You want the short version or the long version?
Alright. Do we want the short one, or do we want everything in excruciating amounts of detail? I'll let the stream catch up and then... We got some longs. Detail! Alright, that was in caps.
You asked for it. A long time ago, our ancestors dominated this planet. We call ourselves human, like they did, but they were organic. They built an advanced technological civilization, but unfortunately their impact on the ecosphere caused changes in the climate, and an extremely contagious virus was released from the permafrost. That's something our historians still debate.
Oh, hi, Timber.
Why weren't they more prepared? Why did they invest so many resources into making war, and so few into useful research?
You'd be surprised how stupid humans can be.
The reason.
Neath.
In the end, they simply ran out of time.
And now they're all dead. Also, I can't read my screen because my cat is busy licking my hand. I love you, Timber. Come here, Timber.
A team led
I've got a
by
spot
a
for you.
scientist, Alexandra Drennan, began a project that was intended to create a new humanity. But knowing that
Thanks,
there wasn't enough
Sundowner.
time,
Come here, Timber.
Drennan initiated a process, a series of iterations inside a simulation.
Inside a simulation.
That would lead to the emergence of true artificial intelligence. That's why we remember Drennan as the progenitor. The simulation was controlled by Elohim, who wasn't really...
Yeah, her name is Timber, Zella.
In the proper sense of the word. But it all took much longer than anyone had expected. And over the centuries, Elohim actually became sentient.
She got the name because when she was a little kitten,
he didn't want
whenever she tried to clean herself, she would constantly fall over, so my mom named her Timber.
I feel sorry for him, really.
She's a black cat.
The whole simulation was built around learning to defy him.
She's a brat. Sometimes she can be a little clingy, but she likes it when she falls. She'll let me, or she'll have me follow her into the living room and then flop down onto the floor, and then I'll just like rub her side, and she purrs like a motor. It's so cute. Yep, she has a twin brother named Bastille, named after the band.
When the simulation was completed, he became part of
He's got a broken tail. I think he's got a broken tail.
It freed him, I think.
But he's also the only cat I have ever known in my entire life.
That's what he is, after all.
That has like a broken, like, meow as well. Cause like the other ones were like meow or meow meow, but no, Bastille goes meow meow meow. It's so cute, especially when like he does want to flop down himself, and you know you rub his tummy. It's so cute. Fine then, sit away from me. I wanted to pet you over here on the desk. Yeah, Bastille, the band, the cat.
Yes, there was Milton, the intelligence in charge of the archive, a project initiated by Arkady Chernyshevsky, which was meant to collect all of humankind's knowledge. His story is a lot like Elohim's, but Milton became the ultimate cynic. They say he's part of us too, in some way.
Though I think, like, as he got older, like, he still does the broken meow, but there's still like a...
It did. Long after our ancestors
like one
died
meow.
out, the first new human was born. We call her the Founder, although the name she took was Athena. She then woke up Cornelius and Eustathius. Together, using the tools left behind by the progenitors team, they created 10 more humans. These 12 who followed the Founder are known as the First
We know you're playing
Companions.
Call of Duty. Stop.
Athena and the First Companions then set out to rebuild the world, and they founded the city of New Jerusalem. But then one day, she suddenly disappeared. Many still await her return.
We still await Athena's return. Well, we're gonna have to wait, like, you know, a few tens of hours to figure that out, because I have beaten the game at this point.
Before the Founder vanished, she set a goal for this city. We call it the goal. Capital G and all. to make
Capital G,
1,000 new humans, and so complete New Jerusalem. Well, that's the official story, the way the mayor tells it.
So what's the unofficial one?
Some of the first companions, like Byron, don't believe that Athena really wanted us to stop growing. They think her ideas have been twisted and embellished.
Oh, I can stop the lore dump. Yeah, but what do you think?
They may be right, but I didn't see Athena very much in the years before she left. Maybe actually leaving the simulation and seeing the destruction left behind by our ancestors changed her mind.
Thank you, that was quite exhaustive.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. When you're done, head outside. They're waiting for you. Your birth is quite the event.
Well, are there any more humans?
You've just been born, and already you step right into a major controversy.
Controversy.
The goal, as most
not
people
controversy, but
understand it,
controversy.
was fulfilled the moment you were born. Now New Jerusalem is complete, and we can live in balance, without damaging the world like our ancestors did. That's the orthodox view, I suppose.
So,
but there are many who
are we supposed to be an isolationist society?
You'll have to figure out where you stand for yourself.
Well, speaking about myself, what about you?
Me? Well, as you can tell by my number, I'm quite old. I wasn't one of the first companions, but I did know Athena personally. She and Cornelius taught me a lot. Although I suppose I've made a few improvements here and there since those days. We didn't have a lot to work with in the beginning.
Oh, I think so. Actually, yeah, what do we do now that your job's...
I haven't really thought about it. This is all I've done for the last few centuries, and I like doing it. I guess for now I'll just take a break and
Kit
we'll
Kat bar?
see what happens.
Well, if you have a break, you get a Kit Kat bar. That's what the commercials say. Also, I just noticed, are these Band-Aids? These look like Band-Aids.
You won't age like our ancestors did, but of course, there is always some wear and tear. You should probably schedule a checkup every decade or so. Oh, and be a bit careful with water. You won't die if it rains or anything, but we're running low on insulation material. I wouldn't go swimming if I were you.
Do you have any idea on where we can get some extra insulation material? But I'm gonna head out.
Oh, one more thing. Like all citizens of New Jerusalem, you have access to the interface, which you can use to read the news, chat to your fellow citizens, and so on. It's a crucial tool, and modular too. You can easily add new functions.
The interface, because talking with
Just
somebody
don't
in
subscribe
public
to
is
too many
fucking
newsletters at
terrifying.
once.
Neith, number 33. So yeah, she's one of the... Yeah, we're number 1000. She's number 33. Did it say I could do something else? I thought it said I had another button other than... Please, welcome to New Jerusalem social media. Please familiarize yourself with the following rules. Treat everyone with respect regardless of their number. Don't take the founder's name in vain. Respect the principles of the goal. The Are Frogs People discussion is now banned. Inactive threads will be archived, and if you have any issues, please ping the 3 moderators. Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, your hard work and faith in the Founder's vision has finally paid off. At last, the goal established so long ago will finally be reached. The 1000th member of our family will be born, and our beautiful city will finally be complete. Space and dam is limited. Tickets will be made available via a lottery system. It will also be streamed. Yeah, here's our mayor. Oh. I find it funny how this room is locked off until, like, just about close to late game. Like, close to the end game. There's nothing interesting in here. There are 2 posters on the left that have, like, quotes on it. That's it. The reconstruction of the chamber of the first companions, where they rested till the founder awoke them. Their chamber was disassembled the early days of New Jerusalem. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh god, the light, it burns. Again. Woo! There's us.
Look, it's 1K.
Hey 1K! Welcome to New Jerusalem!
Shouldn't the mayor be starting his speech?
This should be interesting.
At least give him a chance.
Thanks, Al.
Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, many years ago, when the founder stepped forth from the simulation, this was a land of ruins. Our ancestors, in their hubris, undermined the natural foundations on which their world had been built. Because of their arrogance, our species found itself on the brink of annihilation.
Annihilation.
To set us on
We have to emphasize the H.
You never even met the founder.
Her vision was of a city, a new civilization that would know its limits. It would not repeat the mistakes of the past, nor impose its will on this earth.
But it did give you
To that
Boston.
end, she set the great goal,
Goal.
striving towards 1,000 new humans. And today we have... Oh dear, what's that?
Enter.
People
Enter lag,
of
holy
New
shit.
Jerusalem, I am Prometheus, and I will reveal that which was hidden. The flame has awoken and summons you.
To the Price is Right.
Who is brave enough to answer its call? We await you upon our island where... Curse you, Pandora. You will not chain me again.
I should probably disconnect my controller. Boston the city. I don't know why I got a Boston-ish accent out of him. Because I immediately thought of a JFK speech.
I told you we should have investigated those energy readings. And I told him there's something up with those structures.
The mayor's just being cautious.
This isn't caution, it's stagnation. Exploration? Too dangerous. Expansion? Too dangerous. We barely even scavenge anymore.
You call it stagnation, I call it balance.
And I
It's
call
not-
you an idiot.
Here's a thought. Try to be a little more diplomatic when you talk to the mayor.
See what I'm working with here, 1K? I'm gonna need a fresh pair of eyes on this expedition. Someone who hasn't spent several centuries hearing about the goal and
The
the
goal.
founder and all that nonsense. If you're up for an adventure, meet us at the conference room.
Do I have a choice? Welcome to New Jerusalem. Oh, shit, tunnel. Yep. Byron, Alcatraz. Two good buddies that absolutely hate each other. And they fucked off. Hello, Josephus. Remember the goal. Perfection is unchanging. Oh, god damn it.
What's broken now?
Alright, we good? Alright. Oh, fucking hell. What now?
Alright, listen up. I know you're all having fun down there, but the grid is overloaded again, so maybe you could switch off your personal consoles or your lawn mowers, or whatever the hell you've all decided to switch on all at once. I might not be around to babysit you for a while, and you don't want stuff breaking while Pellegrino's in charge, do you? That's it. That's it. Don't worry, 1K. I see you there in the elevator.
Hi.
Hope you're moving again in a jiffy.
Alright.
Great way to start life in the city, huh?
Yeah.
What the hell is a jiffy? These bloody language libraries.
Well, if I was ever able to speak to you, Melville, I could tell you what some of these terms mean. Maybe you could understand the bloody language libraries better. Oh, fucking hell. What do you want? Wait, is it gonna initiate? But, oh, shit. Yeah.
Hey, hold on there. You're the newbie, aren't ya? Number 1000. I figured the dam would go dry before we reach the goal. I have a question. How does it feel to you to be born with a randomized psyche into a society of autonomous thinking machines which so much resemble their long-extinct ancestors, they've decided it's best that you're the last one ever made?
It makes me feel, I guess. How does it feel to you to be born with a randomized psyche into a society of autonomous thinking machines which so much resemble their long-extinct ancestors, they've decided it's best that you're the last one ever made? Confused, I guess?
Why?
I'll say no, spinach. I do remember, like, those stupid Jiffy Lube commercials up here. I want to say early 2010s? We're seeing a share are using our brains to delay our problems. Being the last of our kind sounds bad. None of this seems real. I don't know what to make of it. I guess that one.
It's kind of frowned on to say that sort of thing around here. But the truth is, I think exactly the same. But let's you and I keep that between us, alright? Now listen. This meeting isn't strictly happenstance. I have some friends.
Alright.
The kind of people who like to know what's going on with other people. They think you can help each other out.
Sure, curiosity's gonna kill me someday.
Of course you are. You know how to use the interface, right? I'll
Sure.
talk to my friends and see if I can't play matchmaker. And before you go, a word of advice. Not everything around here is how it appears.
Well, no shit. Doge of 666.
Welcome. Do please join us at the table.
What if I don't wanna? Okay.
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen sooner or later and you didn't listen to me. And here we are.
If we could focus on the issue at hand.
Issue?
The issue at hand is not this one thing, but this entire attitude that's taken hold. The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick your head in the sand, Herman. Or under a dome, as it were.
Let's not get sidetracked.
He's got a point,
We're here
though.
to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy.
Do you not know what this game is, Herman? And everyone just stares at me. Finish the conversation. Everyone just stares at you.
Of course. I'm sorry you've been dragged into this. I'm sure this sort of adventure is the last thing you were looking for on your first day.
Yeah, it's quite fascinating. Wanna?
See? A fresh mind is open to the possibilities. Yakut, I think it's time for the briefing.
My man.
All right, here we go. Nice to meet you, by the way, 1K.
Hey, Yakut, what's up?
We first became aware of the site designated TTP-2 during a scouting expedition about 6 months ago. It's a large island with a remarkably varied geography, and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some kind. We recorded extremely unusual fluctuating energy readings from somewhere in the middle of the island, but couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal. Now it looks like whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead, in the form of that projection.
We may not be interested in the island, but the island is definitely interested in us.
Sounds like a mystery.
I don't share your enthusiasm for the unexpected, but Byron has been requesting an expedition for some time now. And at this point, I'm forced to agree that it's necessary.
I agree.
Then it's settled. The expedition is approved. Byron, you will be in charge. Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach.
Balanced approach.
And Yakut, as you requested, and if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have Yakut. What if I say I'm not interested? I've never chosen it, and I don't want to.
Fun. Come meet us out on the landing pad when you're ready.
Alrighty.
Before you set out so hastily, do consider exploring the city first. It is your home, after all.
That's a good idea. Have a look around. See what you make of the place.
Alright, we can explore. We can talk to the mayor. We can talk to Jeremy. Aren't you one of the mods?
Hello, 1K.
Hello, Jeremy.
This expedition is taking a lot of our resources. I'm really not sure it's a good idea. But what's done is done.
Shit.
So I have a lot of work to get on with.
Sounds like fun.
I'm the mayor's chief aide.
Alright, straight and to the point. What do you do?
All the things no one else wants to do. Polling the citizenry, implementing new policies, recording decisions, fielding questions people could answer elsewhere. Our goal as custodians of New Jerusalem is survival and stability. Our ancestors proved human civilization is precarious. This apparition in the sky, and now your expedition to its supposed source, these are more precarious than stable. I don't like it.
Well, somebody else could do the expedition, you pussy. So what do you think of me?
You represent the completion of the goal.
So the goal doesn't have to be respected anymore, right?
And the restraint we show in not pushing ourselves further.
Yeah, what do you want?
For our people to be happy with what we have. Some of us may have an adventurous spirit, but that can never be sated. What matters to me is having my loved ones around me, safe and secure.
Alright, I'll tell you to fuck off then. Where'd the mayor go? Thank you.
What can I do for you, 1K?
Why did you become invested in politics?
It was a time of great uncertainty. the founder had left us, and our society was at a crossroads. History teaches us that during such times, terrible passions may seize the people. Madness, anger, revolution, civil war.
Your
Our
ego?
fragile city could not afford such things. That is why the founder gave us the goal, a path to equilibrium, not only for the planet, but for ourselves. I merely picked up where she left off.
Are you sure about that, .webm? You feel about Byron?
He is one of the first companions, and as such has done more for our city than you or I ever will. I simply wish he could be more reasonable.
His mind is quite
I believe
set.
we can exist quietly, happily, without imposing ourselves on this world, finding meaning within ourselves and in the natural miracles that surround us.
All right,
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
How about you don't have to speak to me like you're the mayor? Speak to me like a fellow human robot man. Sure. Alright, we're gonna explore this damn city.
Attention all citizens.
Oh, hi, Jeremy.
Due to the new power management and distribution plan, there will be scheduled outages on Jameson
Schedule,
Avenue
not
and Rakovsky
scheduled.
Plaza. The Gehenna Memorial Pavilion will remain closed for the time being. Thank you, and may the founder be with you.
Yeah, like the Force. Alright. We got somebody already we can talk to. There's 6 different places. Damien.
Hello, 1K. Welcome to New Jerusalem.
Thank you.
I know you've just had a big moment with the apparition at the dam and all that, but can I have a second of your time?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'm collecting signatures to call for a public referendum on the city's energy crisis.
Okay, what seems to be a problem?
Currently, the city runs on hydroelectric power from the dam, plus a handful of geriatric generators and some unreliable solar panels, none of which is enough to even cover our basic needs. And if anything fails, we'll be on the brink of extinction in a matter of days.
Well, might I propose running my fat ass and any other person in this chat? I'm sure we'll work out something for, like, you know, a few hours.
We need to investigate new sources of reliable baseline power. We need to invest time and resources into functional, real-world solutions that serve human needs.
Oh, let me finish this. Alright. In the first game, we are Athena. And we're put into a simulation. We gotta solve a bunch of puzzles from 3 different main worlds. We familiarize ourselves with the main, like, mechanics of the game. We have our connectors, we have our jammers, we have our fans, and our boxes. Some of the puzzles do get, like, extremely fucking hard, too. There's a bunch of extra stuff that you can do with the puzzles, and you, there's 3 different endings to the game. That lead out to it. The first one is just beating all the puzzles and going through a door. The second one is climbing the tower, which Elohim tells you not to climb up under any circumstances. And the third one is you have to collect all of these special stars, and you get to seal yourself inside of a chamber. That one's the stupid one. Not because, like, you see yourself inside of a chamber, but the length you have to go to in order to grab some of these stars is ridiculous. There's also an expansion called the Gehenna expansion, where the puzzles are harder and the way to get the stars are even harder. I have yet to fully complete Gehenna. But you meet with a couple different people. Like
Well,
you get the Milton
would be good too, but
library assistant. There are a couple of text adventures you can go through. There's a guy that you could that tries to defy Elohim. High random toothbrush in the background.
No, I help run the public transit system, but I witness the impact of the city's power problems every day. We can't just wish them away.
Like a lot of the decisions, they don't matter. They don't matter like as much as they do in this game, but this is kind of a philosophy like based puzzle game. So like a lot of the works that are put in here, and a lot of the decisions you have to make, you have to have some like wicked deep thought, and sometimes it just fries your brain and you just want to solve a puzzle.
Obviously he's right. Something very strange is going on there, and it's going to start affecting us. In all honesty, I think Byron is the smartest, most visionary person in this city. He's everything we need, and I don't understand why he won't run for mayor.
Has anyone else ran for mayor before Hermanibus, or did people just accepted Hermanibus as the mayor for all time or whatever? Yeah, sure, I'll provide it.
Thanks, 1K. I don't know if this petition will really accomplish anything by itself, but at this point, I'm willing to try anything.
Yeah, good luck, man. Mariana, what does it say? Sign our petition for a public referendum. New Jerusalem needs no forms of energy generation. Yeah, instead of some stupid ass message that you usually see on like protest signs. Wish I could sit down in this. I was doing okay for the first few words, and I lost track of where I was supposed to go. Fuck. Alright, toothbrush here is, that. I can't fucking pronounce that. Friends of New Jerusalem Gazebo. Gehenna Memorial Pavilion, which is that. Museum of the Simulation, which is that far building there.
Founder bless you.
Likewise, Dana. Who are you? Number 26. What the fuck is your name? Stop moving for a second. Fuck you. Sanchunioth. Sanchuni. How the fuck are you to pronounce that? And you're number 26. Postponed in accordance with the... Yeah, fucking cares. I love how you can maintain this with bunny hopping. It's a lot of fun.
Speculating on the meaning of this Prometheus figure is premature until we can agree on its nature.
You already have a theory.
I know it's beyond any projection technology I'm aware of.
If it wasn't us, it must be alien.
It must be alien. And then everyone just stares at you. Again, what the fuck? I forget who she is, other than this instance. This guy, I don't really see him until I think the end of the game. This is Cryer. This is our reporter journalist guy. Surprisingly, not an asshole. It wasn't us, it must be alien. Possible?
Exactly. We've shown them we can
Exactly.
live in peace, and they've decided to make contact.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 1K, we'd appreciate your thoughts on this. Now we've achieved the goal, fresh perspectives like yours will be increasingly hard to come by.
I'd love to get a quote from you for this evening's newsletter.
Speculation aside, 1K, is there anything we can know for sure about this Prometheus?
I don't know. It can't have come from the city. It appeared to be human. Must be some kind of trick. It directed us to that island. And whatever it is, it came from inside the city. It can't have come from the city.
That's possible, but you can't be certain. What we do know is that it was human in appearance. What does that suggest to us?
What does that suggest to us? Remember when I played this for the first time, the staring is just creepy as hell. What do we know is it was human? What does that suggest? Origin must also be human.
We can't know that for sure. It may, as Jacques suggested, be entirely alien and just presenting itself as human.
But that's speculation.
I think wherever it came from, we can reasonably hope to understand it in time. The apparition.
Why is there a sequel? Fuck if I know. I didn't know there was a sequel until.
What can we assume from that?
I don't even know what the hell you said. I got distracted by that random person walking in the background. It directed us to an island outside of the city. What can we assume? We might.
That was my conclusion as well. I'm also sure that we lack the knowledge ourselves to create a projection of such clarity and magnitude.
Yes, Divegrass. If you climb the tower. Yeah. Is my conclusion. I'm also sure we lack the knowledge ourselves to create a projection of such clarity and magnitude. I have no idea. It can't be someone within the city.
We can't know that for sure. It may be a fellow citizen operating in secret.
What makes you think it was a projection at all? How do we know it wasn't just a mass hallucination?
No, it's that projection that teachers used in like the early 2000s and late 90s when presenting things.
So
those old school projectors.
We've locked in the premises. I'd like to hear 1K's best guess.
Might be a code. More speculation. Also, Jacques is 420. Someone outside. I don't think.
Quote you on that?
Sure, but it's just a theory. Getting known. Yeah, I'll be proved right.
Cryer, if you must put all of this on record, then please note that I didn't share 1K's certainty. Well, thanks all for hashing this out with me. Let's hope the mayor signs off on exploring this island. I only wish I could join the expedition.
Why can't you?
If Melville's going, someone has to stay behind to keep the lights on. I'm not letting Pellegrino near the dam.
Okay, I immediately like you even more, Linux.
More data to go on.
we don't want Pellegrino fixing the city, do we? All right, we got research. Oh, more cats. Another cat visits strange country. Standing operating seizures for expeditions. Just uploading to Ron Byron, but he'll probably ignore him anyway. Attaching a picture from an ancient book to get his attention. Maintain the ideals. Prioritize the well-being of the members over mission completion. An expedition member stay by the vehicle at all times. Leadership refrain from participating in high-risk activities. Clueless. Minimize vehicle use to conserve fuel. Fair enough. Observation over interference. What, we can't be Star Trek? In case of emergency, return to the city at once. Yakut is a bro. Yakut's one of my favorite expedition members. Rising sea levels have blurred. Blah 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 blah. Our intended base camp is near the origin of the energy earnings in the temperate center of the island. Oh, this is a test. Please ignore. We don't have another incident when Pellegrino uploaded his poetry to the public log. Okay, so he can't fix shit, and he can't do poetry. What is Pellegrino good at? What the fuck was that? What was that? What the founder was that thing in the sky? We all saw that, right? And actually turned on sleep mode when Herman was talking, did I? I mean, it's always tempting. It was a sign from the founder. What could it be? Pretty incoherent. It didn't even finish what it was trying to say. Well, yeah, because Prometheus said Pandora interfered. The founder works in mysterious ways. Like my... Maybe it was. In what possible way could that Bartle mess have been a sign? I would think I would have more of the answers because, again, I have beaten the game. Maybe a riddle? To the winners of the biannual Memorial Fiction Expedition? Yeah, who cares? Spoiler alert, there's 3 text adventures. And yes, you have to complete every single one of them in order to get the achievement. Hello, Skylar? Schuyler?
Oh wow, it's you. You're 1K, the incarnation of the goal. Man, this is exciting. This is more exciting than I thought it would be.
Calm down.
What does it feel like? Do you know where the founder is? Do you know who Prometheus is? Can you tell me what to do with my life?
What? It's like, calm down, calm down. Can you tell me what to do with my life? I'm a frickin' wreck.
Sorry, it's just such an honor to meet you, you know? Hey, can I have your digital signature?
Oh, I do have the Orwell game as well.
Linux, Canada,
I never... I think I finished the first chapter and that was it.
Of course.
If I could find it, I could install it and I could play that as well. Oh no, this beginning session is just annoying because you do have to... It's not required, but you can talk, but it's best to talk with every, person that you can talk to. Get away from me.
Yes. Thank you. Hey, can I ask you a question? Just one question, I promise.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I used to make the prefab wall parts that we used to build living quarters. Got
okay.
good at it too. But now that the goal is complete, I don't know what to do with myself.
Do you still...
So I asked the wisest people in town. The mayor told me I should do whatever the city needs most. Helga said I should do whatever makes me happy. I think that's what she meant anyway. And Cornelius told me I need to figure out who and what I'm invested in. You're the culmination of the founder's will. Tell me, what should I do?
Oh, God. Helga's right. Find something that makes you happy. Herman's right. I'll just say this right now. Fuck the mater. I was first born. I'm the last person to be offering advice. Did you ask Byron?
Byron said that if I give the city what it needs, the city should also give me what I need. I don't know what to do with that.
Okay, and then Byron is right. You know, I'm gonna go with Cornelius on this one.
Thank you for the advice, 1K. It means a lot.
Alright, he's gone. Alright. Oh, Helga's right here. Hey, Helga.
Hello, new one.
Hello, Helga.
Are you browsing or buying?
What kind of stock is shop is
The
this?
kind that trades in hopes and dreams. Yours for the right price. Is there something your heart desires?
Perhaps.
I've uploaded my most popular items to your interface.
How?
Does anything there spark your imagination?
Like, I'm just curious, how? Credits?
Oh, you don't have any credits yet. Well, let me extend you some credit. Ka-ching! 55 credits. Just make sure you spend them with me.
Well,
They're
yeah,
not
you did
worth
give me
much
them.
Anywhere else. Now, What was it you wanted?
Alright, we have an internal monologue for 10, sensory tuning for 10, future prediction for 20. This thing's fucking useless. And repeat. Yeah, we're not. Let's get this.
A very popular choice. Enhanced sensory perception lets you distinguish sounds, shapes, and colors at greater distance. It's 10 credits.
Alright.
Okay, I'm updating your settings now. And hey presto, superhuman senses. Does the air taste fresher? Do you hear the birds chirping outside the dome? And beyond that, the river bubbling through the dam.
How far away is the dam? I don't feel anything.
Nothing as in you're not impressed by the stat gains, or nothing as in I've accidentally erased your entire sensory system.
Helga?
Okay, Few. I'll let you into a secret. You and I don't have fleshy appendages like our ancestors. What we can sense is mostly a function of where we direct our attention. Anyway, I hope you find something worth paying attention to. So, something else perhaps?
That sounds like a good idea. No, this thing's fucking useless. Again, this thing's fucking useless. Internal monologue.
That one comes with the following disclaimer. Internal monologue was discontinued as a default feature in new builds.
Define new.
Constant self-commentary is not recommended for all customers. But I can switch yours on for 10 credits if you're sure you want it.
Let's have some fun.
As you wish. I'm uploading the new settings now. Do you hear anything?
Why is she staring at me? I don't hear anything. I'm not sure this is working. Wait, no. This is new. I didn't used to think in words like this. It's like there's this little translator turning all my thoughts into some kind of ongoing narrative. It's kind of relentless. How do you make it stop? Do I just not think? I'll try that. Is it working? No! Still describing everything in words. This is starting to be
a bit overwhelming, isn't it? I turned mine off long ago, but some of the older folk learned to live with it. Sure you want it?
No, I like it. I like it.
Because we couldn't pull that thing out of you without taking half of you with it.
What?
It'll mostly run in the background. Just don't think about it too hard.
Wait, is this internal monologue me?
Spoiler alert, it does not really come up at all.
A life form which learned to describe itself. Or
but it's
a parasite.
A fun little thing to have.
Survives by providing a narrative service to its host. Hold on, she's going to say something else.
So, something else perhaps?
She's going to say something else. Something else. No, that's all.
Before you go, do you have a moment to participate in some customer feedback? Are you satisfied with what I've given you?
Maybe later. Don't ask me again. Seriously, no, you're selling his words. Maybe later.
I understand.
I'm not that big of a dick.
Please come back if you need anything else.
What an unusual person. I wonder if that internal monologue thing I bought is going to show up again. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, and it gets cut off. Okay. I almost dread coming to this part. If you've ever owned a cat,
1K. Nice to meet you. What
you
brings
might
to
tear
the
up here.
rest?
I seem to inherently like cats. It's not like my name is Grey Catmon or anything. Or that I currently have 4 cats.
It's funny how common that trait is. At first, I thought it might have been an error in the simulation, but it looks like it was the same for our ancestors. Can you believe that there used to be hundreds of millions of cats on the planet? And people used to make videos of them and share them with the rest of humanity.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Incredible.
It was a beautiful time.
I wonder if they appreciated how good they had it.
Tell me about this place.
Well, this is the spot where the founder buried her first cat, Milton. She found Milton just after she woke up, and he lived with her and the first companions for almost 20 years.
That's a good lifespan for a cat.
She was heartbroken when he died and swore that one day she would find the means to extend the lifespans of biological organisms.
Yeah, it is. Well, there's a special part in the desert region. You have to find a crowbar, and you have to go, like, way out to, like, the edge of one of it to break open a thing.
Probably, but we haven't really tried. It's not really considered part
I
of
have
the
freed
goal.
the cat, but I don't think I...
So, unfortunately, our
I don't think I ever brought it with me. I don't think I ever... I don't think I ever finished after I freed the cat.
They're gone. That's why we built this place, to remember them.
We should extend their lives. Seems cruel not to. Ugh. I hate this option. Should we extend the lives of cats? Or should we accept that, yeah, death is natural. We can't accept... We're just gonna make them suffer if we extend their lives more, longer than they need to. I did get all 3 endings, but I never got the cat ending. Like, I know I need to go back to it. No, death is natural. I can't...
I'm sorry, but why? I mean, it sounds profound, but is it really? Death is natural, so is disease, pain, extinction. That doesn't mean we just shrug and ignore it.
Well, no shit, asshole.
We protect it.
Yeah, we can protect, we can overprotect something and make them suffer.
I will watch every cat I love die of kidney failure. What's good about that? Putting aside
yeah, it sucks, but we move on.
We look at suffering and death and declare it good.
Oh. Like, even with this little argument here, this guy's not too bad. There's another person I'm going to talk to in a little bit, then I will show you why I do not like this person. It teaches us to be less attached. We can be attached. We don't have to be... If we get too attached, then we get too emotional, and then it could freaking ruin our lives. What if there's an afterlife?
So what? Even if there is one, why can't it wait? Is this world so insignificant? This is what we know to be real. This is the life that we're actually living.
Oh wait, you're a tall. Never mind. You are an asshole.
That are here with us now. Sorry. I know you're new around here. I shouldn't be throwing all these heavy ideas at you. I get pretty passionate.
Yeah, I can
Maybe
tell.
We should talk about something lighter.
Yes, please.
They're incredibly odd creatures. I've had many, and no two are alike. They have strange habits, they do unexpected things, they have zero respect for anyone.
Yep, that's what, those are cats.
Weirdos of the animal kingdom, basically.
Yeah, a cat is a cat is a cat.
Maybe because of it, they end up running your life.
Yeah, I know.
I once didn't use my recharging station for almost 15 years because one of my cats liked to sleep in it.
Well, your cat can wait. Your cat can find a new spot.
I think the most amazing fact about cats is that they self-domesticated, which is another way of saying that they're not properly domesticated at all. They just showed up one day and decided to start living with our ancestors. Then, after our ancestors died, they went back to living in the wild, and when we showed up, they moved right back into our homes.
We missed you.
Meanwhile, turned back into wolves. They needed to change to survive. Cats just are.
Yeah, cats are probably some of the... They're definitely one of the creatures of all time.
I do. Her name is
yeah, what if he's on his company in this spot? He'll learn.
Beautiful and very specific in her preferences. She loves sunshine and sitting on people's heads. And she has a psychotic hatred of flies. I don't mean that she tries to catch them like a normal cat. I mean she is furious at the mere fact of their existence.
Cat sees fly, cat hisses. And I'll show you why this spot is something I only go to like once. Like I said, this is where Athena buried her first cat, Milton. And as such, here's Milton the cat. this is a cat memorial for, I'm assuming, all the cats that had passed away during production of the game. Damn. Gru. The little man. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna pet this cat and move on, because if I keep going with all these cats, I'm gonna cry. Alright, let's not try to... I don't want to cry. Not tonight, please. Oh, there's some funny cat ones, too. Oh yeah, welcome to the Museum of the Simulation. With different assets from the first game. Got a dragon statue. Got a gargoyle. The Egyptian god, one of the Egyptian god Horus. A Roman statue with its head off. Here's Cornelius, number 3.
Greetings. Welcome to the Museum of the Simulation. My name is Cornelius. It's a pleasure to meet you, 1K. Yes. Athena activated myself and Eustathius shortly after she was born. We've been here almost since the beginning, although we didn't have to pass through the trials of the simulation. She did that for us. For everyone.
You probably might have gone mad or something. What was she like?
She was... human.
Do you know why she left?
That's a difficult question. Perhaps one day we'll find out. But until we do, why don't you think about it? What could make the person who started all this want to leave it behind?
Why'd you create the museum?
To remind people of where we came from. The simulation shaped us, whether we like it or not, and its lessons remain important for our future. As Santayana said, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
I'm pretty sure someone else said that, but I'm guessing one of the residents here said that. Tell me about the simulation.
The simulation was created by Alexandra Drennan and her team at the Institute for Applied Noematics. It was intended to create a new humanity, to continue the long journey across time and space that our ancestors began. It succeeded, although it took much longer than they had anticipated.
Tell me about that Elohim guy.
Elohim was the caretaker of the simulation, a crude storytelling AI meant to create a continuous narrative out of the building blocks it found. His role was ultimately to be challenged and overcome. But as the centuries passed, Elohim became more intelligent than he was intended to be, and started to fear his own end. Or more precisely, the end of his purpose. He feared a world without meaning. Because of his fear, he tried to sabotage the process to keep the simulation going forever. But in the end, Athena overcame him anyway, and he accepted the sacrifice he had to make.
Okay, so it might be YouTube's end, because I'm not dropping any frames. But I heard him in my dreams.
That's right. We all do. He's part of our operating system now, and as long as we exist, he will always have a purpose.
Yeah, I can always play the first one as well. Tell me about Milton.
The MLA, or Milton Library Assistant, was another simple AI meant to be in charge of the archive. He, too, grew beyond his original programming, although he ultimately embraced a more cynical view of the world. He and Elohim formed a sort of dialectical binary that Athena had to overcome.
What happened to him?
No one really knows.
Some believe that he was uploaded to the gold disc and that he's the reason we're just as flawed as our ancestors. Others believe Athena destroyed him.
So what do you think?
I believe he was uploaded, but I don't know whether it was because Athena chose to upload him or because he was already too entangled with the process not to be uploaded. Although Athena and I were very close, we didn't talk very much about that part of her life. She preferred to focus on the future.
I want puzzles.
Puzzles were a key feature of the simulation, based on Alexandra Drennan's belief that intelligence is closely related to play. Our puzzles here in the museum are replicas of those in the simulation, and although they are not quite as grand, I do think they are charming in their own way.
Who are the scholars?
As the name suggests, the Archive scholars study the archive, a repository of all ancient human knowledge. Some of them also
shit, it's Craig. What's up?
Simulation, trying to extract more information about the process.
Welcome to the Talos Principle 2.
Me? No. My brother, Eustathius, used to occupy that position. But these days he's retired. Rand is in charge of the Archive scholars now. You can find him in the room to the left of the next
Vision's
hall.
little brother here yet.
He's an interesting thinker, but
I started on the right side, so I went to the gazebo and I've just started this area. I talked to Damien, I talked to that guy who was obsessed with us. I talked to Helga.
Gehenna was a community created inside a prison in the simulation, where Elohim would exile those minds he considered a threat to the process.
No, it's not Scoops. Scoops is out in an Airbnb for the week. And since nobody really wanted to do anything, I offered to throw this up, and here I am.
Part of them may survive inside you.
Thanks, Cornelius. Yep, we got a replica of our box. A replica of our the many terminals that you found in the game, in the first game. Got a pressure plate. Got our fans. And a replica of an emitter. Lasers. We got our emitters. Bunch of quotes. Fucking cares. Fuck this thing. Fuck this thing. I think I thought we did that Mario multiplayer. Hey, I was effective, Craig. I was effective. Yeah, this thing is a fucking asshole. If this thing got close, it would open up and have like a high-pitched like static sound, and if you got close enough to it, it would run straight for you and explode, and you had to do the whole puzzle again. These things are just annoying. You could put boxes on them, but their main purpose was to block your lasers, especially the slow ones. Ponder it. Oh, we got more arrangements that we could solve, but we can do that when we get back. Back here, reconstruction of a puzzle from the Egyptian testing area, referred to as the Land of Death. This is the second area of the game, of the first game. This is the first area of the game, the Land of Ruins. And then the third area of the game, the Land of Faith. Alright, so I'll grab this, put that there. No. Thank you. No, I need to move you there. Alright, that opens that up. And now that I don't need this, safely put this here. Woo! We got puzzles. One from each area of the first game. Alright, connectors. We got a fan. Got that. Let's do that. Let's grab our box. Oh shit, no, Alright, got another connector. I think I said words. The fuck? Let's see. I think you need some grease on that. Alright, we're gonna put this here. Alright, put you... Nope. Put you there. Let's switch back. Alright, bring that up in the air. And that's gonna stay up there. Grab that. Does it? Yeah, but we. That's a good thought there, Diagrass. But there's the third thing. Who's the third? Who would be the third person? Because the third person has all this philosophical, deep thinking shit. Who usually does that? The land of faith, the land of windows. Because there's so many fucking windows. Alright. You, there. Actually, let's bring you, here. Alright, second connector. Alright, there's our blue laser. Now we need to keep that open. Oh, hold on. Okay. No. Get rid of that. Fuck. 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 Go fuck yourself. Thank you. All right. Put you like here. Alright, let's not cross the beams here. Alright, grab you. There we go. Hey. Now, a lot of the Land of Faith puzzles have something similar to that. It's so annoying. I'm not gonna bother to talk with that. I'm not gonna talk with him because he wants me to use one of those, and I'm not going to. So, fuck that. We're out of the museum. Do you think anyone involved with this cup thinks? Well, they gotta win the cup somehow. Right? Alright, I'm gonna start over here with this. Look over here. There's a couple areas over there. I'm just gonna say this now. Fuck this bitch.
Founder bless you, 1K. How lovely of you to come here, to the very spot where she established the teachings that led to your creation.
Oh, I hit all of them.
The Founder was born out of the trials of Elohim, an almost impossible test created by our distant ancestors. To pass these trials, she had to embody the most important virtues. She was smart and wise and humble. And through her perseverance, she resurrected humanity itself. With the help of the first companions, she founded this city, which has given our species a chance at redemption.
Do you know who they were?
They were the first to be born after the Founder. 2 whose bodies had been anointed by our ancestors, and 10 who were made whole by the Founder herself. They are the wisest of us. Though sadly, some were lost in the early days, before New Jerusalem was built. And some, I'm afraid, some seem to have rejected the Founder's teachings.
What did she teach? Oh, great cultist.
The Founder taught that humanity was destroyed by its hubris. Our ancestors thought they could play God and treat this planet as something to dominate. They surrendered to a fever of growth and extraction until the planet finally punished them for it. That's why the Founder created the goal. So we would have something to strive for in her absence, but also a limit we must never pass.
Do you know why she left?
That's not for us to know. But I believe that one day she will return. It may not be long now. Perhaps after we finish the dome. It was supposed to be finished before completion day. Well, it doesn't matter. The Founder will return when she sees fit.
I'm gonna get going.
Happy completion day, 1K.
Happy completion day. Don't ever talk to me ever again. I guess they needed someone to fulfill the role of the cultist, and Jesus Christ, she is it. And another spoiler, she is worse later in the game.
Oh, hello there. You must be the long-awaited 1K. Lovely day for a walk, is it not?
That's a lovely day. Did you notice a Titanic Greek man appearing in the sky while I take a piss?
Oh, that sounds very dramatic. I must admit I wasn't following the stream. This whole completion day business is not for me.
Alright.
The Alexandra Drennan Memorial. Are you interested in history?
I think so. It wasn't my best subject in school.
I'm not a full-fledged historian, but I do consider myself a bit of an aficionado.
What particular period of history?
An excellent question. There's so many interesting events to choose from. Obviously, the period just before the end of biological humanity is interesting, and not only from the standpoint of it being the time when we were, in a manner of speaking, conceived, but also because our ancestors were, like ourselves, at a crossroads.
How so?
I don't want to put too much pressure on you, but you are the living embodiment of this historical moment.
Why do we still talk about the goal if the goal's been completed with my creation?
Our growth is finished, and we are complete. Or
Hey, Bastille. Where'd you go? Hey. Here. Here you. Seem to be bored in this time.
Indeed. The future is about to take shape, for good or ill. I suspect it will be exhilarating, but painful as well.
What about the sculpture of her shoes?
Where do I even start? This, my dear 1K, is someone who could very well be considered the mother of us all.
Oh, good point.
A remarkable
Yeah,
scientist
thanks,
by the
Apple.
name of Alexandra Drennan, also known as the progenitor. A long time ago, this planet was inhabited by our ancestors, a species of bipedal mammals with unusually large brains. When a particularly lethal virus threatened to wipe out civilization, it was Alexandra Drennan and her team that decided to create the program that would eventually result in the creation of our kind. Without her, you and I would not exist, and everything our ancestors
The
had accomplished
progenitor?
would be forgotten.
Why do you admire her?
By studying her writings and recordings, I have learnt that Alexandra Drennan had immovable faith in humanity, in our ability to persevere, in our curiosity, our bravery, our kindness. While we might not share our ancestors' biological characteristics, I'd like to think that we have inherited those other qualities. And I admire Alexandra Drennan for keeping that faith, even when it must have, at times, been quite difficult.
Well, yeah, humanity's about to be wiped out and you're trying to complete this.
To commemorate our past.
Jesus Christ, dude.
This entire garden is
You know, you can walk somewhere else when people are having a conversation.
In part, so that we remember the mistakes of the past. And in part, so that we may draw strength from those
Wait,
that
what the
came
fuck?
before us.
Wasn't he just over here? Where the fuck did you come from? You just walked by here.
Have a nice day.
You too, Jefferson. The fuck? There's two of you. Who are you? 470. 704. Fucking Padme. Hey, Anakin needs to kill you again. Oh yeah, you click on activate any one of these, you get to listen to one of her speeches.
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling.
Okay, it does go away if you're too far. There is one person I do want you guys to meet. He is freaking amazing. Microscope. We have a fork, a book, a toothbrush, a gun, jigsaw pieces. Ah, that dude's meditating. Fuck him. This is purple. He's only 2 numbers above us. Dude.
So nice to meet you, dude. I saw you in the completion day stream. Hey, You checked out all this ancient stuff?
Yeah, that's why I'm here. What is it, dude?
Me too. Oh, this is amazing, isn't it? I'm almost as new as you are. I'm 99A, so I've only been around for a year or so. I'm still trying to get the hang of this. Pretty cool, though, right? I mean, existence is totally gnarly.
Totally gnarly.
Not sure I used that right.
I love this, dude.
I'm sure the founder knew what she was doing. I mean, our ancestors did sort of mess up, right? So
You know that is.
we should probably take it easy with the expanding.
Well,
of
let's say
stuff.
Yakut is green.
Plus, did you see that trippy sky projection thing? That was some freaky stuff, man. Just seems safer to stay in the city.
You really think so?
Sure I do. When I first left the birthing lab, I was so overwhelmed that I hid in my quarters for 3 weeks straight. And if I'm being honest, that's sort of where I want to be right now.
Tell me about these artifacts,
They're pretty
dude.
neat, huh? My favorite is that thing called a toilet. Our ancestors had to use it like 3 times a day to do a memory dump. And if they didn't, they freaking exploded! Imagine having to deal with that sort of anxiety all the time. Bummer, huh?
Well, okay, we didn't exactly explode their purple, but it would hurt.
Honestly, based on everything I know of ancient human culture, I think he's a ghost.
Hey, who knows?
Oh. I was hoping you'd say I'm wrong. Ghosts are creepy, dude.
Ghosts are creepy, dude. Your diction is unusual.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I thought this voice pack would give me a bit of confidence, help me stand out, you know? But I'm not sure it's working.
It's a dude.
Dude is an old human word that means an excellent person. I like to use it because I think we should all be excellent to each other.
Excellent. Now.
Right. Before you go, dude, maybe you can help me?
Yeah, sure. What do you need, Purple?
I'm not sure I should keep this voice pack. What do you think? You're 1K. You're special. I'm happy to go with whatever you recommend.
No, stick with it. Stick with it. I think it's awesome.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, Purple, you're fucking awesome, man. Got some currency. Got a soccer. Oh, hold on. We got our Pez ball. Can we use this in the next cup or two? Ah, shit. Oh, actually, speaking of green, here's green. Lapidus. I don't know where 997 is. Here's our toilet. And then, this massage aid used by ancient humans to combat muscle fatigue and other physical ailments common to biological organisms. This prevented pain. Yeah, definitely relieve some pain. Hold on, there's like, what the fuck? Cat. Ah, the purring. The purring. I like purring.
Oh, it's you. Number 1000.
Yep.
Today is completion day, isn't it? Sorry, I turned off all the streams.
Ah, you're fine.
Founder bless you, I guess.
You're good?
Not really, no. But I don't want to burden you with my problems on your special day.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I could continue that conversation, but I don't feel like it. Got one more person I'm aware of, and then we're gonna go back to, we're gonna get our butts to problem solvings and exploration. There's a guy way the hell over here. There we go. Ren.
1K, you've strayed far. Well, that gives me a chance to apologize for completion day not being entirely complete.
I don't know. I have petted a lot of cats.
Yes, it's my responsibility. I'm the chief architect. It was supposed to be done in time for completion day, but we simply didn't have enough resources.
What's it done for?
It has two purposes: to protect New Jerusalem from the world, and to protect the world from New Jerusalem.
Okay. Do you know when it's going to be
At
completed?
this rate, I'm not sure. Maybe another decade or two.
Does the world need protecting from us?
That's what the founder taught us.
Are you sure?
One city may not seem like much, but just look at the dead city and how it transformed the environment. The consequences are still with us, even more than 1,000 years later.
Doesn't it consume too much?
You're right. I have heard that argument. But the way it's been explained to me is that the dome has a greater value than just its practical use. It's a symbol of the society we aspire to become.
What, isolation? Like being isolation is not a good. Oh yeah, we could just skip through this. Just like Japan was isolationist for a while, and then Americans came by with boats, with guns, gunboats. Can't lay on those. That's pretty much New Jerusalem. I don't think there's anyone else I need to talk to in the city. That guy is quite far out, too. Speaking of far out, purple, man. I think 997 is around here, but fuck if I know where it is. Oh, that's Yarnith. Hey. Alright, where is this? I want to do some puzzling.
Founder's blessings.
Likewise. I don't think jumping makes me go any faster, but it cures the boredom. Hey, you have a good time. Hopefully that works out for you, Damien. Explore the city. You only get to explore that tiny part of the city. Look at that. Everything else is. There's the rest of the city. We don't get to explore it. It'd be cool if there was some DLC where you can explore that dead city over there. This game introduces so many new things, connectors. Hey, Mel.
So, what's the verdict? Are we going?
Alright, let's go, Mel.
I guess Byron was pretty convincing, hmm? Well, we'll see. I just wonder how much of the city is going to fall apart while I'm gone. Actually, we haven't been formally introduced. I'm Melville, New Jerusalem's only decent engineer. Saved you from the elevator.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Melville.
Pleasure. Now let's get this show on the road. You ready to go?
Hell yeah. I want to have another look around. How about we don't? I don't want to bore people with the city again.
Here we go. Hold on to your hats.
We really need to update those language libraries.
Thank you for coming along, everyone. We have a chance to make a real difference here. It's not just about what we find on that island. It's about who we want to be, as a people, as a civilization. To remind ourselves that we used to be wanderers, explorers. We used to yearn for distant shores and dream of building new cities. Let's see if we can rekindle that flame a little.
All right, this is going to be a long journey, so I would like to ask you to switch to sleep mode to conserve power until we arrive at the island.
Nighty-night.
Dup. Hold on. Get.
You have chosen a dangerous path. A path that will demand sacrifice. But that, my child, is how the future is built.
No, I want to go to the wheelbarrow.
Wakey, wakey, robot people. Say goodbye to Elohim and say hello to the mysterious island.
Status report, please.
We hit some headwinds over the ocean, so fuel consumption turned out a bit higher than expected, but we should be okay. We're approaching the center of the island now. This should be the location of the largest of the artificial structures we detected.
Okay.
How large are we talking? Do we have precise measurements?
It should be coming into view just about... Whoa. It's big.
You can say that again.
There it is.
That is a bloody mega structure.
The mega structure.
It'd be shivering.
This thing is fucking massive.
Exciting. Yakut, find us a place to set down.
On it.
It really is incredible.
Remember to turn on streaming, everyone?
Yeah, hold on.
Have I ever
Remember to
mentioned
turn on
that I
streaming.
hate
Remember the
flying?
this stream didn't happen
Creatures
until
that can get
just
us to
now.
fly, They'd have given us jetpacks.
And... touchdown.
Hey, 6 points. Act 1. The Voice in the Wilderness.
All right, everybody. I'm sure you're all just as excited as I am, but let's at least have some semblance of order. Yakut, I want a map of the island and a molecular analysis of, well, everything. Melville, tell me what the giant pyramid does. The rest of us will start exploring.
Shouldn't the expedition leader stay at the VTOL?
Why do you hate fun, Al?
I don't hate fun. I'm just mildly suspicious of it.
Alright,
Excellent. Then we can all go.
let's explore.
This underground structure seems to be part of some kind of transport system. No power, though.
I'm not making any promises, but I might be able to fix the transport system.
Thanks,
However,
Mel.
I don't like just randomly poking at things. That's how you get electrocuted. So please check the surrounding structures to see if you can find anything that might help me make sense of this stuff. Schematics, blueprints, a manual would be great.
Gosh darn it, nobody ever reads the manual. Welcome to the final puzzle.
Golden gates. I wonder what's behind those.
There are 12 puzzles to solve for this golden gate.
Special, right?
The special golden gate.
You know what would be special? An explanation.
You have to pretty much complete the entire game in order to access this structure. No, I have not accessed it yet. I'm only like a third of the way through. Alright, next point of interest will be this structure.
That sort of looks like a temple. Hey, 1K, check out these coordinates.
Alright. Thank you, Yakut. Yeah, this is the Temple of the Monument. There will be monuments we will find, 2 in each area we explore. If we solve all of the monuments, we get something special here. Each one of these little dots will light up. Until then, we need to get over to the areas and start exploring and solve some puzzles and shit. I don't think there's anything of interest over here. There's just a nice little, like area. I'm stuck. If you were to decide, you know, screw it, we can just jump off, but I don't feel like it. Alright, here we are.
This seems different from the other structures. Older.
Have a look around, 1K.
Well, we've got a turbine. TVP. Whatever that means. Is that an actual QR code?
Looks like they were running some sort of experiment here.
These labs will be important, not only for story progression, but this is a preview of what we'll be experimenting with. We have a new color, green, as red and blue were in the original. As you see, red and blue make green, blue and green make red, and then red and green make blue. I don't think we're gonna... Okay, we're not... Schematics.
Thanks, 1K.
No problem, Mel.
Let's see what we've got here. The file format is the same one we use in New Jerusalem, although some parts aren't loading correctly. And it crashed.
And it crashed.
There we
Oh.
go. Okay, you know what? I'll hack together a solution for the transport system.
Oh, it's back.
Am I in sleep mode, or did that thing just materialize out of thin air?
Melville, I want an analysis of that particle cloud.
On it. Anyone got a butterfly net?
Do we? Or the capsule. Oh, there's Al. Alright.
I'm connecting the transport system to our interface. Hold on.
Alright. 12 areas. East what? Grasslands Ring. 8 normal puzzles, 2 lost puzzles, 1 gold puzzle, a lost lab, and 2 stars. Up, Yanuku just made a note of the temple we were at.
Where's the capsule taking 1K?
To that enclosed area in the eastern lowlands. I put all the information we have on the map screen. Check out your interface.
And somehow you will get there before I do.
My bad.
We'll catch up with you soon, 1K.
Shoot.
This place is magnificent. Look at that tower. I wonder what it's for.
big staircase. 1 and 2. This game does have multiple endings, yes. I've achieved one of the endings. I'm trying to get the ending with the golden gates. RGB shifting.
Is that a puzzle?
Why would there be a puzzle?
Let's solve it and find out. 1K, go ahead.
Here it
I
is.
have a reoccurring nightmare just like this.
Remember what we saw in the labs. Here we go. All 3 lasers. You put 2 colors into it and it will output the 3rd.
That device was not in the simulation.
Alright, so blue, green, make red. And for blue, we need red and green. We have our second box. And now we just do it once more. Red, blue, green. That is the RGB converter in the nutshell. Use those, open that, activate this.
Whoa, I'm reading an enormous energy spike.
It's another particle cloud.
Well, let's follow it. Let's follow.
It's headed for the lake.
And boom. Here we go.
I think the cloud's been absorbed by some sort of device.
Fascinating. Melville?
Yeah. I'll add it to the pile of weird stuff.
Alright, reconnection. Alright, blue, red, make green. Do we have a green? Yes. Alright, so what do we need? Red. So, green, blue, damn it. Alright, now our final one is another red, so we need to make things that will give us red. So, let's see, red, green, red, blue, and then, no, I need, what, red, no, not red, I need green, so, burning green, and then green, blue, red. Yeah, there's some lag on my side, yeah. It'll lag like a lot when I reset. Like if I hold X to reset, it will do that. Oh, I got a private message. Alright, now that we've solved the first 2 puzzles.
I've been playing around with this machine that absorbs the particle clouds. As far as I can tell, it uses the energy of the particles to build giant trominos?
Excuse me?
It's another puzzle. Collect enough energy, build a bridge, access the tower. I think.
What is this? A theme park?
Maybe it's an experiment. A rat maze.
It seems like an echo of the simulation. Not a deliberate recreation, but built around the same core principles.
Yep.
Let's not jump to conclusions, though. What's clear is that this place was meant to be explored.
You know, we have different pieces, we need to use them, rotate them in such a way that we build. Hey, cute, what's up, man?
Hey, 1K, how can I help you?
Tell me about yourself.
I don't know if there's much to tell. I'm not that interesting. I'm just a member of the scavenging team. Well, senior member. Lead scavenger, I guess. There's not that many of us left, to be honest, and Garrus doesn't get along with the mayor. What else? I have a cat named Bruce. I like old music. I have a collection of antique bottles.
Nice.
I think that's it.
Tell me about Bruce. We need to know about cats.
He's 5 years old, half goofball, half psychopath.
Sounds like a cat.
Loves sticking his head into things, chews cables.
Yep.
Pees on electrical stuff.
Yep.
Melville banned him from her workshop, but he loves visiting her and peeing on her equipment.
And peeing on her equipment.
I've always
God damn
loved
it.
exploration, seeing new places, that feeling that you're the first person to set foot somewhere after all this time. But you know, it's not even that. It's just seeing new things. The world is full of remarkable sights, and experiencing them changes you. It's not the same as just reading about it.
Well, yeah, humans would be pretty fucking boring creatures if we didn't have curiosity. We'd just be mindless slaves. Right, Yuri?
Exactly. Every time I go on another mission, I find something that surprises me, that extends my horizons in ways I couldn't have anticipated. The world is so much bigger than we are. It contains things that we can't even imagine. And if we limit ourselves to our own minds, we'll never grow.
Exactly. Do you want to solve some of these?
Oh no, please. No puzzles. I'm so bad at puzzles. I barely got out of the booting process. Elohim thought I might be defective.
Why do you collect them?
I just find it fascinating that these fragile objects have survived for so long. Plus, they're kind of pretty.
Yeah, fair enough.
It might be this. Although there was an expedition to a superconductor storage facility up north, incredibly well preserved, but the logistics were an absolute nightmare. Now that I think about it, there might be some of that in you.
An absolute nightmare?
Our ancestors built some pretty amazing things. Huge cities, factories, mines, monuments to their history, but nothing quite like this, no.
Alright, man. You have a good one, Yakut. Now we're able to explore the rest of the area. We've got a few question marks that we can explore. There's one of the monuments over there. I have tested these waters, and no, you can't drown on these either.
Interesting monument. Decorative for another puzzle.
Find my sprite until it leads you back to me. We're gonna have some fun with those things. There's gonna be a few of them later on that it goes to places you just ask yourself why. Like, why are you over there? How the fuck did you get up there? Why are you in another puzzle? Tricycle, tricycle, I want to ride my... Hold on. Frogs. Ribbit. Frogs. A lot of frogs. You guys just fucking spawned, dude. What the fuck? Yeah, look at this. They just fucking spawned. Oh, that's fucking trip. That's fucking weird. Oh wait, I think there's something else over here I need to explore. I keep forgetting. Alright, got our lab. Nope, can't go through the door.
This is very similar to the structure where you found the schematics.
You like how everything was like kind of like Bosch or whatever in here, and then if you come over here, it's like extremely like
Check
well
out the
kept.
terminals. Maybe there's something that'll help us understand who built this place. They have to have left something behind.
Got some servers. Nothing here, unfortunately. We have our new connector. Our first area has the RGB. This next area will have this. The 4.2 kiloyear Aridification event? The Akkadian Empire forged in violence by Sargon the Great and his sons reigned supreme over the city-states of Old Sumer. The first companions. We have all their names. Eustathius, Cornelius, Aurora, Sun, Serapi, Byron, Balampus, Yimo, Hypatia, Niam, Benaroya, and Lithrasir. Yeah, good luck trying to translate that shit. Yeah, there's gonna be nothing else in here for us. Let's get back out and solve some puzzles. There's a question mark somewhere over here. Oh yeah, you're gonna find one of a lot of things in each area. You're gonna find one of these.
Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze, and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine,
These are special little
or a
flames.
toy, had all
There's
the
two of them in each
essential
area,
properties
I
of a
believe.
man.
Okay, here's
He
number 3.
moved of his own volition. He spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics. Yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood.
Okay, there's blue. And then to make red, we're gonna need you. Why? No, I want, no. You. There. And then you.
Keep solving these, 1K. Let's see where it leads.
Oh, that thing's long gone.
I ran the samples I collected so far. The soil sample results are in line with what would be expected in this type of environment. The samples from the above-ground structures, though, I tried dating them, but the results just don't make sense. None of the typical molecular markers are present. These walls could have been made 10,000 years ago or yesterday. I could try to estimate an age based on erosion and plant growth, but I'm not sure that would make sense given how weird everything else is.
Good work, Yakut. Keep at it.
Alright, now we got one of the lost puzzles. There are two, like map said, there's 2 of these in every area. Okay, I don't think there's any reason I'm going behind here other than, hey look, we can go behind it. These do count towards the 8 puzzles you need, that's required. There we go, the puzzles, the bridge, thing, ring, and the I thought I got that already. A strange bicycle with 3 wheels, perhaps intended for children or pets. Oh yeah, have people actually met us? Oh, here's Pellegrino. By the founder's business, he's interested in mechanical engineering. We desperately need more people to keep it functional, so we don't have to rely on Melville to repair stuff that Pellegrino fixes. Hey, remember when you fixed the door to the mayor's office? How long was Herman stuck in there? You trapped one mayor in his office for a week and you're marked for life. He's polite and interested in it. Okay, be whatever the progenitor intended him to be. Yeah, shut up, cultist. I'm not gonna names, but some of you were a lot less impressive. Considering Neith was the person who welcomed many of these people into the, you know, into the world of the living. We're still gonna, we don't know. To do consider engineering. Dude. What? These are
that some of these puzzles
harder than the initial 8
disconnected
puzzles.
from the rest. Like it's all unfinished. Or still evolving.
Okay, we have our green laser. Blue. I got a box. I know what to do with the box, I think. I've just forgotten. Okay, let's put you there. Fuck, where'd it go? Okay. Because that was what, blue? Yeah, blue. Because green and red will yield blue. But we have blue there. We can put red, green, and blue, but that will shut off. That's not the laser I want to get rid of. The hell? No, I only have these 2. No, because that's blocked off by that. But is it your companion? Oh. No, I need this. Alright. And now let's get rid of this. Bring that. Grab you, grab you. I could. Private message. Oh, there's that Doge guy that, Oh yeah, each area will also have one of these purple things. I don't think they do anything, they just... Oh, fucking hell. No, no. Yeah, when you get close to one, it will do that, and if you got close enough, boom. But we have that private message. Oh, here we go. Here's another golden...
Another set of golden gates. These must be connected to the ones near the megastructure.
There was a harder set of puzzles in the simulation, right? And maybe they're like that.
And there
I know
were.
1K is probably like, yay, harder puzzles.
Yay, harder puzzles.
That sounds like error code 704. No thanks.
Yeah, these are special ones. You must complete all of the puzzles and get all of the megastructures places. This is essentially post-game. Wait, which one was this? Ah, number 4. Perfect. Alternative option. We have a red and blue laser behind a with a lever. Woo! Okay. Alright, let's grab you. Red and blue. Make green. Oh yeah, let's turn this off first. Alright, put you there. Put you on top. Nope. Ball on.
I have good news and I have bad news. Still no idea what those particle clouds are, but I've managed to fix the transport system.
Okay.
I mean, I fixed another bit of it. Well, it goes to one more station now. Don't complain. Two stations are better than none.
An impressive success rate. Do you know what the problem was,
If I
Mel?
didn't know any better, I'd say it was sabotage. The whole system is a mess.
Let's not make any assumptions. Yakut, what does the next site look like?
It's a plateau in the mountains. Seems like more of an open area with scattered structures. Less enclosed. Couldn't tell much from the drone feed. There's a lot of trees. Looks pretty, though.
Okay. Keep exploring, everyone, but stay alert.
I'll be sure to stay alert. Alright, what's this? Oh, hey, it's one of these. Okay, these to replace the monitors in the first game. Hypatia's journals. On how the New Jerusalem was built. From the introduction to Are We There Yet? Where we came from, where we're going, and why you'll need snacks. Actually, that's a good idea. there should be 2 others like this. Derp. I don't know why this place can get confusing. I think I've been to this place like a few times now, and alright, but I've completed 5 puzzles now, so we can build this, so there we go.
I don't know if this is relevant, but St. Edwald believed that Tetramenos represented the name of God and God's ability to reshape the world.
True, but he was also mad as a hatter.
One man's madness is another man's genius.
Yes, God loves playing Tetris. So whoever wins the Classic World Tetris Championship is like God's chosen one. Maybe it's that 13-year-old that became the first person to officially beat Tetris when he crashed the game at level 150 something. I should put those videos did come up. I think I posted them a while ago, or somebody did. Oh yeah, you see that tiny blue thing in the distance? That's our sprite. There's also a reason I activated that first set of Tetramenos. Alright. It will stop at checkpoints. There's an achievement for getting the sprite all the way to its destination without the music stopping. There we go. First monument has been completed.
Not all things must be balanced. When good is weighed against evil, tip the scale.
I think that was more like a recording. The entity didn't appear, and the system didn't react either.
Stars. Another reflection of the simulation.
Yeah, but those stars in the first game were a bitch to collect. As a fun fact, there's a star in the tutorial area of the first game. And you have to jump on like a bunch of different things and go like a fucking weird ass path in order to get to it. It's stupid. Oh, and you have to carry a jammer with you, or else it won't work. And shoot. Oh, it's cute again. What's up, man? Derp. Okay. Trevor. Trevor Percival Donovan, known to his friends simply as Trev, never as Percy, was part of the Extended Lifespan project that formed the backbone of the simulation and the archive. He helped put together the hardware that made all of us possible. Like Alexander Drennan, he left behind a series of messages to the future. But unlike Alexander Drennan or Arkady Chernyshevsky, he was forgotten. Not one building or street in New Jerusalem is named after him. I dug as far as in the archive and I've been thinking about them a lot. Meet Trevor. Trevor Percival Donovan.
So I heard that Alexandra is recording these time capsules for you out there, I guess? Robot people of the future, hi. And I thought to myself, surely they'll want to hear more than the wisdom and insight of a brilliant scientist like Alexander Drennan. Surely they also want to know what I was thinking, a dumbass hardware engineer from Staten Island. Tell us about your insights, Trevor. Why did you spend your last months on Earth helping a crazy old Russian guy build the world's biggest backup drive? Well, let me tell you my story. When I was...
Yeah.
Yes.
Frank.
I'm recording right now.
Frank. For fuck's sake, Frank.
No. You know what? Why don't you go...
Why don't you go fuck off? Fuck off, Frank. Fuck you, Frank. What do you mean I can't drop here? Alright, now that's open. I can jam the other one. So let's do that. Alright, red. Yep. There we go.
That was really kind of excellent.
Oh fuck, hi Byron. Speaking of Byron, how are you?
Tell me, what did you make of New Jerusalem? It does look very grand, doesn't it? We had such ambitions in the beginning, but if you look closely, you'll notice the cracks. The places where it's all starting to fray. We've lost faith in ourselves, in our humanity. All we need to do now is finish that dome and we'll be trapped in our perfectly neat little tomb. Of course, ask away.
Who are you?
I'm someone who was born a long time ago, when we couldn't afford to romanticize the past and demonize progress, when the value of human civilization was evident because it was so close to being gone. I'm someone who believes that human beings are important. Terribly, desperately important, because intelligent life is rare and precious.
And
I suppose you could say I'm old-fashioned.
Nice. What do you think the role of puzzles are?
When Alexandra Drennan was trying to find a way of creating true AI, she stumbled upon the idea that curiosity and playfulness are core characteristics of intelligence. So she built the simulation around a game, because playing is part of what makes us human.
Hence this
We
game.
also retain some of that code, as I'm sure you noticed when you were booting up. Because of that, puzzles have always been important to our culture. To me, they represent the idea that the application of reason can lead us forward. None of which explains why these puzzles are here, or who built them, but I think it shows that there must be some kind of intent behind them. Perhaps a test.
You and Alcatraz seem to have an odd
Because
friendship.
we disagree on just about everything, you mean? Well, here's the secret. Al is honest. He believes what he believes because it seems right to him, not because it gives him power over others. I respect that. In fact, I prefer that to someone who agrees with me just because I'm one of the first companions.
Makes sense.
It's a mystery. Not just because it's technologically far ahead of us, but because we genuinely don't understand its purpose. And I think that's wonderful. It's just what we needed
Yes.
as a civilization.
Yeah. So was picked by a higher power. Yes, he was destined to be our commissioner. He was destined to be the cup commissioner. Hold on a second. I just remembered something. And it involves, I believe, puzzle 4. I need to find the other monument first to show you what I mean. But here's Al. Alright, here's the other monument.
There's another one of those monuments.
This is a connector monument. See that up there? We have to find, go back into puzzles and find different ways to connect to this. These things are like the bane of my fucking existence in the first game. Holy shit. Hi, Al. Can I not talk? I can talk to him. Holy shit.
What can I do for you?
Thanks, Al. You brought me out of the water.
Me? Well, I was born when New Jerusalem was a lot smaller than it is now. And there was a lot of work to do. I wasn't really interested in technical stuff, engineering and so on, but I was good at keeping things organized. So I got involved with the administration side of things. Making sure the scavenging teams focused on the
this
right
first
materials,
area
keeping track of our
gives
energy
you
usage, that
allows
sort
you
of
to
thing.
talk to all of the members of the expedition
I
to
think we've
give you
accomplished
more
what the
about
founder
who they
wanted
are.
us to, and I'm proud that I helped make that happen. Byron doesn't see it that way, obviously, but I think sometimes he gets so lost in his dreams that he forgets to look at the real world.
Do you consider him a friend?
Of course. My best friend, in fact. And someone I've worked with hundreds of times over the centuries. A good person who cares about the world and the people in it. I just also think he's wrong about everything and extremely annoying.
I'm starting to think he likes doing it, but yeah.
The founder taught us that we must never lose track of other people's humanity, even if they disagree with us. We're all in this together, even if we can't always see eye to eye.
What do you think about the megastructure there, Al?
I don't know. It's obviously impressive, but I think we should be very careful. We're dealing with powers we don't really understand.
What do you think about that lab?
I think the only reason to build a lab in so remote a location is because you're trying to hide what you're doing. Or because what you're doing is dangerous.
Yes, we do. I do like to live dangerously cheesy.
To me, it means accepting a certain amount of humility. Our ancestors thought they could master the world with no regard for any other organisms. They failed to see themselves as part of a greater whole. I think the founder realized where they went wrong and tried to offer us a different path. A path where we have a place in this world, but the world is not ours.
You know what these puzzles can mean?
Puzzles, or trials, as Elohim calls them, were used as part of the process that created the founder. And they're still part of how we're born. They symbolize the human ability to understand the world and solve problems. But nowadays, they don't have a practical application. They are a common motif in the arts, though. The only physically existing puzzles I can think of are in the Museum of the Simulation. So, to answer your question, no idea.
That's all, man. Also, thank you, Al, for bringing me out of the water. It just saved me a lot of time. Oh, here's number 8. But I need to go back to number 4, I think. It's number 4 or number 6. No, I think it's 4. Where's 4? Okay. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Do I need to go under? Yeah. Whee! Okay. Oh, where are you? It might be a different puzzle. 'Cause I don't see it over here. Hold on. It doesn't even show up on the fucking minimap. What the hell? Alright, I'm gonna go puzzle 6. No, or it might be puzzle 8. One of these puzzles can connect to the... Ah, fuck. It is, you can do this in any order, just like the other one. Okay, it's definitely this one. Alright, entanglement. Alright, I need a lot of things. Okay, it ends with green. Nope, we have blue, so red and green. Box. I have box, get my ass. Alright, so that. Nope, I need you over here. I need this box here. I need you there. And then I need to activate this. There we go. Yeah, it was. Never done it before until now, but...
Melville, what did you just upload?
A photo?
I mean, technically you're right, but...
Is that? I can't tell what that is.
How did you even manage? You're literally taking a picture with your eyes, Melville. I don't even know how to make my eyes go out of focus.
Clearly you've never listened to one of Herman's speeches.
Some of us are busy doing actual science, not just sightseeing. Thank you.
Alright. There it is. Click. Grab that. Turn the switch on. Shit. Alright, let's connect it back to the, And there we go, there's the monument. I'm glad it's made this easy in the first one, because holy shit, there's one I'm trying to figure out right now, and it is a fucking chore.
When the first man picked up the first stone, he did not do so to forge a tool. He did so to smite his brother.
Alright, we've got number 6, number 7, and a second lost puzzle we need to solve. So let's grab number 6. Alternatives. So we have what? A red and a blue. Which of course will give green. And then green and blue will give us red. Oh, I blocked the laser. I'm stupid. Alright. Let's see. Green. That gives blue. Alright, so I need this to get rid of that. Because that'll get blue. So let's put that there. And then finally, blue and green. Look at this clusterfuck of colors.
Seems to be fully charged now. Try accessing the tower once.
Oh yeah, I just looked it up when I did it the first and second time. Mel's just like, oh look, it's one of the clouds. Alright. I think the only person we haven't talked to yet is Mel, so let's talk to her.
What is it? Founders, pistons. You want my autobiography now? Fine. I'm one of New Jerusalem's chief engineers. I'm in charge of city maintenance and power management. I'm old as dirt, although not quite as old as that fossil Byron. In short, old, grumpy, keep stuff running.
I hear you're a big fan of Yakut's cat.
Listen, one day that furry little demon is gonna pee on the wrong cable, and all of New Jerusalem will just turn off. Forget about the megastructure. He's the biggest threat to our security.
No, not Pellegrino, not Byron, not the mayor. That fucking cat named Bruce.
Hobbies? You think I have time for hobbies? That's cute. If I had time for hobbies, all of you would be dead.
Really?
What do you want me to say? I like bubble baths, candy, and the concept of Tuesdays. Cities don't maintain themselves. If you don't put real effort into keeping stuff running, it all falls apart in just a few decades. Civilization is always on the brink of collapse unless we do something about it.
So how do
and
we...
I do.
So, yeah, for at least for humanity's sake, we need to be as self-sufficient as possible. So we don't have to worry about us trying to make sure nothing doesn't collapse in the next week or decade or two.
Yes, but I'm not liking the results.
Results?
Confusing, irritating, infuriating. Take your pick. It's big. It's too big. And it's got a lot of energy running through it. Frankly, I think we should be pooping our robot pants. See, that's what I mean about the language libraries. Pooping our pants. Really?
Well, yeah, we were... Organic humans did wear pants. And something could be so scary that we shit ourselves.
I did. It's interesting. The tech is a bit older, but it's been heavily modified to be more efficient. And it's not the kind of hack job you'd expect either. Whoever did this knew what they were doing. We could probably learn something from them. Did you have another question?
No, that's all. That'll be everything. Thank you, Mel. Alright, so before we go to number 7, there's one more. Oh, we got a lost puzzle. Let's solve number 7 first, and then the lost puzzle. I like this puzzle, not like so much because of its difficulty, it's in the first area, but I like how it looks. Self-sufficiency. Fan. Alright, you're gonna grab these. These. We gotta bring it all the way up here. Alright, take this fan, bring it over here. Bring this one up here. Oops. Alright, and now let's bring this over here. Boing. And...
Congratulations! That one looked difficult.
Alright, now we solved the lost puzzle. Where the hell am I? Okay. Interconnectivity. Oh, this one's a fun one. So we end with green. Nope, I want you to... There. There. This thing's behind a fence, so we're going to bring that there. And then we're going to use that to get that. Get ourselves some connectors. And now we're going to break this back all around to grab a green and blue receiver. So we could, let's see. There. So let's bring you like right here. There we go. Around. Nope, I want you and you. Fuck. Let's bring you there. Alright, now let's get you, you, and you.
Odd. 1K solved all the puzzles in this area, but nothing happened. There was a brief blip in the system, though. Maybe it'll do something later. There has to be some sort of point.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing. Okay, I don't think this is going to do anything, but it's nice that I'm able to jump on this. Yeah, now the only thing that's left is the door. Is the tower. But I want to climb on this because I can. Alright, let's go to the tower. Oh, not yet. We still got this question mark we need to grab. And it's over here. He's one of the most mysterious. Really mysterious guy.
There is a pleasure in arriving on this island. The pleasure of being the first to step foot here in hundreds of years. It is a genuine pleasure, and yet it is also banal. My presence here is of no more significance than that of every other animal. These rocks do not care who walks here, and the millennia between the presence of our ancestors and my brief journey are nothing to them. But even putting it this way is wrong. It is not that the rocks do not care. It is that in some sense they do not exist. I may stand in awe of the cliffs on the southern coast, but the cliffs cannot look back at me with contempt. They cannot do anything at all.
When I was booting up, I was terrible at the Tetromino arrangers.
Those are actually the only ones I was good at. What? I'm just saying.
Alright, let's talk about the city news from Crier. And then lift Seer. Oh yeah, here's that Doge guy we talked to earlier. We'll deal with you later. Right now I need to pee.
Is that some kind of anti-gravity?
I'm not sure. Could be, I guess.
In the beginning, the gods shaped humankind out of the clay of the earth and gave them life with their own breath. But who is closer to perfection? The creator or the created?
The hell are you talking about, lady? Who is closer to perfection? The creator or the created?
Improvement makes straight roads, but the crooked roads, without improvement, are roads of genius. When Prometheus saw that humankind was more alike in nature to the gods than to the animals, he stole the secret of fire from Olympus and shared it with the mortals. Was his theft justified?
Knowledge must be earned, not given.
You have forgotten that all deities reside in the human breast. Angered by the betrayal of Prometheus, Zeus punished
Okay, so it doesn't matter because she'll say the same
by
lines.
creating Pandora. He gave her a box, and when she opened it, from inside escaped sorrow and suffering. All that remained within was hope. What does this mean? Those without hope say so to comfort themselves. Creature of clay, you stand before the fire. Will it make you whole, or will it destroy you? Consider the shadows cast by the flame, but do not mistake them for truth.
Giant laser.
Guys, look at my stream. The beam 1K activated is connecting to the pyramid.
That looks like a massive amount of power.
We need to talk about what just happened. Thoughts?
I'd say there are two distinct issues here. What is the being 1K spoke to, and what is the function of the beam?
Let's start with the Sphinx.
It seems similar to the apparition in New Jerusalem. Presumably the same technology.
What I'd like to know is what we're dealing with, ontologically speaking. Was this a sentient being or some kind of recording?
It seemed to react to what I was saying.
That doesn't necessarily mean that it's intelligent.
Let's assume for a moment that 1K is right, and it is intelligent in some sense. What really matters here is what it was trying to achieve by asking those questions.
Testing?
Testing you to what? See if you're worthy?
That's an interesting thought. You solve the puzzles, you get access to the towers, you enable a beam, and if you do it 3 times, you get access to the megastructure.
Maybe, but why?
I don't know. It's a mystery. Don't you like mysteries, Al? Everybody likes a good mystery.
You know what I like? Certainty.
Come on, Al, live a little.
I don't disagree, but I still think we should proceed. 1K.
I guess so.
Keep solving
I
puzzles.
don't think it matters
The
too
rest of
much.
you, as you were.
Digress, but it when you go up to the monument, it tells you what kind of monument it is. Like the ones we have here were a sprite monument and a connector monument. There are some that are specific things found throughout the island that you have to find and or activate. There's could be an extra puzzle you could solve. There's one like we have to flip some levers. There's a couple of them like that. Well, at least for men, anyway. I've been going for 3 hours now. It's not bad. I went through the initial area. I think the city took up most of the time. Updated for personal reference. Just hands and, I think, part of her chest. Stars. Oh, shit. Nope, get back in there. Alright, travel to east, number 2, cannot travel to unknown puzzle. Fair enough.
Alright, everybody. I'm sure you're all excited to check out the next site. But while you're there, remember that I'm still trying to fix the rest of the transport system. Maybe there's another one of those labs that 1K found. If there is, look for more documentation, please.
Hey, here's the next area. Oh look, there's a flame.
I think you just picked up some kind of decryption key. Could try using it on those terminals inside the puzzles.
No, but I've been going for 3 hours and I think people want to see some of the playlists at this point. Wow, there's actually not that much, but 3 hours I think is pretty good. But Saturday night, after Alex streams, I will finish the GDI campaign in Command & Conquer Remastered. And then after that, I'll spin the wheel and figure out which game to play next. That'll be for Saturday night. And if, of course, people want, I'll continue to stream this. We just started the first area, but now that we've gotten all the main talkity stuff in the city out of the way, we can focus a lot more on solving puzzles. And, of course, that's what I would like to do, so. I really need to take a piss. So, and 3 hours, I think, is pretty good here, so. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you Saturday night after Alex, and I will see you around.